Good evening, groovy citizens, and happy fantastic Friday to each and every one of you. Y'all, let me tell you something. Today has been a great day. It has been an absolute great day. Of course, for me, every day is a great day. You know why? Because I'm alive. So, I love to say that anyway.
Phone book update failed.
Thank you. I love to say that anyway because I just want you all to know how great of a day it was. And I hope your day has been great as well. And guess what, y'all? It's Friday. It is Friday. The weekend is here. Doesn't it seem like I just said that yesterday, which I didn't, but it feels that way? So, honey, I want you all to go out there and enjoy your weekend, regardless of what you have planned or you don't have planned. Enjoy your weekend, okay? And this is Father's Day weekend, so I want to say in advance, happy Father's Day to all of you amazing fathers out there. Mine being one of them, my brother being one of them, my other half being one of them, and my brother in love being one of them. All of the wonderful fathers out there, I want to wish you all a happy Father's Day. Hopefully you're doing something really great, or your family has something great planned for you. Now, let's jump into, well, before I jump into today's topic, y'all, I'm wearing my new berry, I forget the name of it, but my new berry lip gloss that I got from Mary Kay, and I'm feeling myself. Oh my goodness, am I feeling myself? Yes, I am. So now we can jump into today's topic. So today I'm going to be talking about, well, I'm going to share this quote with you. And it truly resonated with me. So I said, you know what? I have got to share this with you. And it's by Denzel Washington. And he says, without commitment, you'll never start. Let me say that one more time. Without commitment, you will never start. And this is powerful. So I'm going to share this quote with you. I'll unpack it a little bit, encourage you a little bit, and I'm going to bid you good day. So he says, without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. Keep working, keep striving, never give up. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hard times. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work. And again, this is a quote from Denzel Washington, and he was receiving an award and giving his acceptance speech. I'm not sure what award show that it was, but he was. But you guys, that to me is so important. If you guys only knew how often I talk to people who want to do great things. I mean, they have wonderful ideas. I mean, absolutely wonderful ideas, but they don't get started. And I ask them all the time, how are you going to be successful if you don't get started? You have to. You can't say, I want to get down to a healthy weight if that's your goal, but then you do nothing to get started. You can't say, I want to build an awesome communications company, but you don't get started. You can't say, I want to have an amazing family, but you and your significant other haven't even gotten started making kids. And the list can go on, but I don't want to get too far off track. I just wanted to use those things as examples to say, if you are going to get started doing something, you need to get started. Period. The only way you can be successful is if you get started. So this is what I want you all to do for me. And if you've been around me long enough, then you know that I am a huge fan of journals, okay? So I want you, this weekend, I want you to get out your journal and I want you to start writing down the things that you would like to accomplish. Now, you can do it several ways. You can write down the things that you want to accomplish this year. And I'll talk about this a little bit more, excuse me, as we get towards the end of the month, because as you know, this is June. This is June, so that means we are halfway through the year. And before I go even further, the sad reality is the majority of you haven't even gotten started. You had ideas and plans and goals in December, and you said, come January, I'm going to start ABCXYZ. January has come and gone. Like I said, we're in June. We are halfway through the year, and you have yet to get started. And you want to know why? Excuse me, you didn't get started for one of two reasons. Either you don't believe that you can actually be successful with whatever that thing is that you want to do, or you kept telling yourself, oh, I have time. I have plenty of time. I'll get started next month. See, January came and went, and you were still partying and celebrating, bringing in the new year. I got all of that. And you said, I have time. I'm going to get started next month. February rolled around, and you said, okay, I'll get started in March, because that's the third month of the first quarter. I'm still in the first quarter, so I'll get started. And then March started to progress, and you said, you know what? Okay, definitely April, I am going to get started, because that's the second quarter of the year, so I've got to get started. Well, guess what? April came and went. May came and went. And now here we are. We're at the halfway point of the year. We're in the third month of the second quarter of the year. So that means we only have 6 months left in this year and 2 quarters left, right? So as I was saying, get out your journal, and I want you to write down the things that you want to accomplish. And like I said, you can break them up in various ways. You can write down the things that you're going to accomplish between now and the end of the year. You can write down the things that you want to accomplish in the third quarter. Excuse me, or things that you want to accomplish in the fourth quarter. Or you can write down the things that you want to accomplish within the next year. So that means from now until June of next year, you want to have accomplished whatever those goals are. Doesn't matter how you decide to break them up. That matters not to me. I want you to get them on paper. Write down what it is that you want to accomplish. But then if you know me, then you know I'm going to tell you, you have to be specific. When I say specific, I mean you need to cross every T, dot every I. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you have whatever that goal is, let's say your goal is to start a subscription-based site where people can purchase access on a monthly basis to your training content, okay? So that's your headliner. Underneath of that, you need to figure out when you want to have it done. You need to figure out what all you have to do. Are there any licenses? Are there any special websites? All of that stuff you have to do. Then you've got to create a list of topics that you want to put on that site. So, and I use that as an example because if you watch my videos, then you know I told you all that's what I am in the process of working on doing. So this weekend, I will take time to figure out what specific training topics I want to put on there. Plus, I also have to figure out, do I want them to be voiceovers or do I want to actually do a video where you can see me talking to you? So I have to decide on all of that. But again, when you have your journal, you can create a page just for that idea and then list everything out. If you have other goals, whatever they may be, doesn't matter how big or small they are, write them down. Because guess what, y'all? Just this afternoon, I went to get my hair done, and as I was sitting under the dryer, I decided that I want to create and sell my own journals. And so I'm so excited about that. So that is not something that I'm going to start working on just yet, because right now I have a couple of open projects that I need to finish. I have 2 books that I need to get edited that are my own books because I want to get them out there and upload it into Amazon. And then my subscription-based website for my training content, I need to get that out there. I do have a couple of people I need to reach out to shore up some speaking engagements between now and the end of the year. So I do have a lot of things I need to do, but that's why I love my journal, because I can write down things. Because the key, as Denzel said, was if you, wait a minute, I dropped my notes, hold on. without commitment, you'll never start. And so when you pull out your journal, to me, that's a commitment that I'm making to myself, that I'm going to get these things done. Or maybe some of those things in there are not things that I can complete this year, but it's a commitment to myself. And that's why I want you all to start pulling out your journals and writing things down. But to sum up all of what I just said, you have to get started. I don't know about you, but if I were always talking about I wanted to do something, but I never actually got started doing it, I think I would be a little upset with myself. I would. And if you think I'm moving, I am, because I was pulling my seat up. But I digress. But yeah, I would get tired of myself if I kept saying I wanted to do ABCXYZ, but then I never did anything. So now is the time, you guys. I need you all to make me that promise. I really, really do. I really need you to make me the promise that you are going to get started. You are done procrastinating. One thing I said to myself as we came into the first of this year is that I was not going to procrastinate. Now, I will not lie. I've had a few setbacks. However, I'm a work in progress. I don't procrastinate as much as I did, but I'm getting better with it because I want to come up with these ideas and just run with it. Because again, if I don't have the commitment, I'm never going to get started. When you don't make that commitment to yourself, they're just words coming out of your mouth. Or they're just thoughts that you have up in your head. You've got to make that commitment. So whatever it is that you have been wanting to do, I want you to make the commitment today. Whenever you're watching this video, make that commitment today that you are going to do whatever that thing is. And again, get out your journal, write down everything, lay it all out so you don't have to leave anything to the imagination. And of course, there might be some things that'll pop up that you weren't aware that you needed to do, and that's okay. But for the most part, you need to have a blueprint set out for what it is that you want to do. Let that be your commitment, and then you start going down that list and you check off everything as you complete it. You complete one thing, all right, move on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Because what I don't want is for any of us, myself included, to get down to December and you look back over the year and you go, wow, you know what? I said I wanted to do ABCXYZ and I haven't done anything. I don't want that to be you because I don't want it to be me. I want you to succeed. I believe that you can succeed. And I tell you guys this all the time. I believe in you, even if nobody else does. I believe in you. So get it together. Stop procrastinating. Make that commitment to yourself and get started. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next quarter, but today. Get started today. If all you do today is just write out what you want to do and how you see things going, then you do that. Take the time to do that. But then the following day, you jump on to whatever that first thing on the list is, or the first thing on that list that you can do. Okay? I believe in you. Don't let me down. Now, having said that, you guys, that's it. That's my time because this is the girl is hungry. And I decided I want me some salmon. So I'm going to go around the corner to Mid-Atlantic, get me a piece of baked salmon, get me some string beans, and probably some cabbage. And that's going to be dinner, okay? Because y'all know I'm not doing the meat thing. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me because I have not had meat at all this month. What's today? Today's the 14th. I have not had meat at all this month, so I'm so proud of myself. I started this journey last month, and I won't lie, I slipped and fell 3 times, okay? I did. However, I said, Michelle, we're going to get better. But when I tell y'all it's hard, oh, honey, it is hard. But I can do it because I made a commitment to myself. I made a commitment, and I'm going to stick with it, okay? Regardless of how hard it is, I'm going to stick with it. Now, having said that, I want to say thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. You give this video a thumbs up, because the more you give this video a thumbs up, the more the algorithm picks it up and it sends it out to other people so that they may be blessed by it as well. So if you will do that for me, I will say thank you, thank you, thank you in advance. And if you're new, I do car conversations every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So come back tomorrow when I have another topic for you. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. Yeah, I know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Go out there. No matter where you go, what you do, have fun. Have loads of fun, but be safe. Be safe and be careful. Okay, because I want y'all to come back here tomorrow and join me again. Plus, I just want you to be safe anyway. Now, y'all know the drill, and you definitely know the spiel. And I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I love you to the moon and back. See, I'm hungry. I love you to the moon and back, and there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can ever do to change that, because I love you guys. I love you so, so much, more than you will ever truly know. But I love you all, and I want nothing but the best for you. See, I know you can do great things. I know you will do great things. Many of you have already done great things. But if you don't make that commitment, you're not going to get started. Love you all, and always remember, the best is yet to come for you. The best is yet to come for me. All we have to do is make the commitment. We are winners. And we're going to go on and do great things. Love you much. We'll talk again soon.